leaning heavy on eggs. I like the eggs.
You like the eggs, but we'll have to see if the hunters are able to hunt down the eggs. I don't think Dubu lays eggs, but the Dubu Hunters, I believe, have a good chance to fry some eggs up tonight. But we'll have to see when we get into our game.
I mean, we will see, because I think it is about time for us to jump into this game. It's time to head to the night market. Who knows? Maybe you can hunt and buy some fresh eggs at the market, crack them, all over the floor, whatever you do with eggs. I tend to cook them, but, I don't trust you crazy people out there in the Twitch chat. This is going to be our final series. Now, again, because it is a best of 5 with a winner's advantage, which means the first series, we can just pretend it already happened. It was won by Esports Gaming Goblins Federation United Club Team.
Yeah,
we got there eventually. We got there eventually. I had to get it off my head, okay?
Yeah, and this is going to be the best BO4 you've ever seen, with that winner side advantage going to the Esports Gaming Goblin Federation United Club team, as they are going to ban out the Dubu in Game 1. Really hating the Dubu Hunters Dubu. Their namesake is being banned out. And MirrorImage here, locking in the Juliet with Rixy looking for an era. Looks like there's going to be a Juliet mirror in the forward position, with maybe even just an era mirror. Let's see if it's a full mirror match here with the last pick.
I don't see a mirror goalie. I think it's going to be a Kai on the opposite side. No, it's okay.
No, it is.
What do we got? What do we got in the Awakenings to have a mirror matchup AIME goalie coming into this one? I am super curious on this. I love mirror matchups. So much attention is going to be on the Juliets and on the AIMEs. What were those Awakenings? I gotta know.
Yeah, it's a start of 1-2 punch and spark of resilience. Not very good IME Awakenings, but this is one of IME's best maps on the night market. The Firewall Sentry can really provide a lot of pressure here, so they just go for it, honestly, for the pick potential. We'll have to see if the Esports Gaming Goblin Federation United Club team is able to get some advantage here, as Torrchi is putting a lot of damage out really early on and gets the second goal barrier. Dubu Hunters are looking really good here. They have level 2 advantage. They're trying to get this goal out. Torrchi is trying to just damage them, but really the midfielders of the Esports Gaming Goblin Federation United Club team are getting pretty low in the midfield. MirrorImage is going to get staggered. Torrchi can't find the kill just yet, but he's looking for the goal. But Ahmad has been holding it down this entire tournament. Torrchi, core flip abusing, isn't enough to get the goal. MirrorImage is still alive, and finally it goes in. A bit of an own goal, if I read that right, but a good start for the Dubu Hunters.
It was just a lot of pressure. It was too much pressure for them to handle straight out the gate. So really exciting to watch. And yeah, well, yes, I can be, that Rixy MirrorImage fan. When it comes to the Juliet play, I got to go back to what you were saying before. I do like that Torrchi, but I think the big thing we're going to be watching out for with the 1-2 punch in particular on the AIME, I mean, if you hit the combo, the glitch pop, jump in, execute, it can be dangerous, and getting stuck in the turret can be dangerous as well. So you might not 100-0 someone, but you can definitely finish off some of these strikers. And on a narrow map like this, eyes have to be on Ahmad and Kruha as well. They are two very aggressive goalkeepers. Kruha in particular will be looking to jump in. They each, I believe, have gone the eject button as well. So, yeah, they have. So they're going to be hunting, not just for Dubus this time, for the KOs as well. We'll be curious to see how that develops. Torrchi with the Phoenix kick, by the way, already has gotten one over MirrorImage as well, and that could open the door. Kruha trying to get it through, but it's a little bit too tight at the moment.
Yeah, Ahmad is holding it down again, getting these clears in the 3v2, as MirrorImage does respawn. Torrchi in the midfield can't find the kill, but a lot of good damage. Ahmad dashing forward, not able to find it. Torrchi in the midfield just trying to have a passing play. MirrorImage is getting low, but Dubu Hunters is looking for a combo play with his Fireball Sentry. Can't find it. They got a lot of good damage, but Ahmad has the flip to get the clear. Again, more damage in the midfield. Rixy might be taken out, but this Flame Flurry is taken out. And now another 2v3 for the Dubu Hunters. They need to be able to get this goal gate. Kruha is playing with his eject button really well, but Torrchi just needs to find it past Ahmad and just can't find the strike angles, can't find the strike ward. The core flip is finally abused to get the goal gate, and now the Dubu Hunters are looking for the second goal. Kruha with an insane strike to get it in.
Yeah, but again, this is set up from Torrchi finding a couple KOs right now, and it's not even your punch kick combo. It's just the special and the damage coming from this red side. The Dubu Hunters, they're really putting it out, and I want people to pay attention to, again, Kruha in that situation because they have been the catalyst for a lot of the damage coming through. At the moment, though, Torrchi, well, that was the kick punch combo, just making quick work right out the gates on Rixy. Now the pressure once again comes from the Dubu Hunters. First and second barrier, each gone, core flip, and in it is a 3-0 sweep for the first set.
Torrchi is showing why I have been excited to see him play. Juliet absolutely dominating this entire game as Torrchi takes the first set, third goal, and now the Awakenings are up. Tempo swing for the Juliet is very good here. There are some other good Awakenings. Extra special, of course, is good for the Ami, but tempo swing Juliet is going to be hard to deal with.
It's done. 3-0, give the first win to the Dubu Hunters. Just, again, when you look at this mirror match in particular, so much of it has to do with how much KO pressure are you going to be getting from the Juliet. One Juliet's getting tempo swing, the other one's getting peak performance. Which one do you guys think is winning out right now? This is such a good setup right now for the Dubu Hunters. Let's not even like mentioning the AI situation. Cast the last on Kruha up against, yeah, the extra special is going to be great, but realistically, I mean, it will help at the start, but the longer these points go, the better and better things are going to be for that red side. We will see. You just going to need a lot of fast play right now, I feel like, from the Esports Gaming Goblins Club United Experts Federation of losing. Otherwise, yeah, it's just not looking good.
Yeah. They will have to find something here, but these Maelstroms are making a big difference. As Lunirs did get that Monumentalist, is going to be a very big impactful factor if the Maelstroms can hit their angles. But MirrorImage here is putting a lot of pressure on, gets the goal gate. Now Esports Gaming Goblin Federation United Club team have the goal gates open. Now they need to find the goal, but Torrchi is found out by MirrorImage. Now the Flamethrower is to secure it, and that is the first goal for the Esports Gaming Goblins Federation United Club team for this game.
I guess you don't need, you know, tempo swing, 1-2 punch combo if you're going to get KO'd. That's a good way to get rid of those Awakenings. Really well played from MirrorImage right there. However, again, it's the quick damage as well coming from the EGGFUCT side. I'm trying so hard not to drop just hard F-bombs. I really am. But they're the team coming out, swinging. That's going to be a recurring theme as well. The Maelstrom from Rixy gets the KO. Core flip for core flip. Kruha will hold on.
And Kruha needs to get something more here. Ahmad with a core flip to respond. Rixy tries to get something here, but the Firewall Sentry buys a ton of space. MirrorImage is getting low. Matt Dash Punch is missed, and MirrorImage is almost staggered, but Torrchi cannot find the kill just yet. Ahmad, good clear. Maelstroms go wide here, but MirrorImage is still staggered, but he gets the goal here with a strike war, looking for the goal, but will be taken out before you can find it. Now Ahmad actually looking for a goal of his own. Jack Button won't find it, but Rixy just wins the strike war, and the Esports Gaming Goblins Federation United Club team take a 2-0 lead to the second set.
Yeah, they are bouncing back again. It's the early pressure. We all, you know, you can get distracted sometimes by how strong one player looks, but at that same time, again, chrono boost, speed, peak performance, speed, extra special, immediate turrets at the start of every single round. Like, if they can continue to kind of aggro down this opposite side, maybe they can find a way back in. Torrchi, though, does get the early KO this time. It's got, you know, something cooking. That said, Rixy winning every single strike war right now. Not even needing the core flips, the biggest abuser in OCE getting away with some free touches, and now here's the pressure on the top side. Special from Julie misses, might not matter. Rixy waits down below, and that's the second set going to EGGFUCT.
Yeah, a clean comeback set from the Esports Gaming Goblin Federation United Club team, and it brings us into the second Awakening set. There is a Spark of Strength, which does matter because both Rixy and Lunirs did take a Spark, but there's also more important Awakenings like the Fight or Flight, like the Built Different, like the Reverberation, as well as another Spark if it goes down to that. As Kruha is actually taking the Twin Drive here, trying to play a lot with that eject button. Reverberation goes over to MirrorImage. Won't be that big of a deal, but the Built Different on the Juliet on Torrchi will make a big difference. The extra size, hit it from a little farther away, hit a little more. We'll have to see how it goes as Lunirs continues the Spark build. There's only one Spark left in the pool. Actually, there might be 0. I think Spark of Focus is gone already. I'm not sure, but
the Spark of Focus was in the last draft. So
yeah,
that's going to do it for the Sparks.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
for the
look,
Sparkfield.
making Spark Zodia, it's a rarity to even get the opportunity to, so can't be too upset that it's not coming through. Torrchi, though, immediately getting bullied by MirrorImage again right now, as a big bewitching beam from rixy actually makes the save in that situation. Torrchi has to be so careful, as again they get bullied down into the corner. Like, Lunirs has to give all the offensive pressure on their own right now. Finally, Kruha steps forward, and it works out as the second barrier falls.
Yeah, that's really well played by Torrchi, actually. I mean, honestly, when the Esports Gaming Compilation Federation United Club team uses a lot of abilities just to hit Torrchi, it's just a waste of abilities, and Torrchi is just allowed to live, allowed to provide constant pressure, not getting KO'd, and he's able to find the goal.
Yeah, it worked out in their favor, so well done from the red side. Dubu Hunters take the first point. This is one of the faster night market matches we have actually seen in a while. Don't get me wrong, I love mirror matches in this situation, but normally they can get a bit more drawn out. As opening pressure once again comes from that Dubu Hunter side. Lunirs has the core flip, not going to use it. First barrier is going to fall. Fortunate bounce, though, protects the second barrier. MirrorImage tries to pass to themselves. Core flip gets stuffed by MirrorImage, and rixy playing the patient game. Glitch pop breaks it up, and Ahmed still tries to keep it forward. Gets behind the goalie of Eggs, and now this is going to be an awkward situation. Kruha can't step forward, does so with the glitch pop. The Maelstrom doesn't buy the space required. In comes Kruha, and Torrchi gets credit for the goal.
Kruha, really well played. It's looking like another 3-0 set. They're just trading 3-0 sets back and forth. Dubu Hunters and the Esports Gaming Goblin Federation United Club team are just taking sweeps of sets one by one. It really will see who gets the advantage after this next set, but the Dubu Hunters still need one more goal, but they are off to a good start with Torrchi forcing the second goal gate and has the core flip up. Kruha just needs to get it down. Lunirs has a good strike forward. The core flip comes out. There's no angle for the goal, though, as now it needs to get back forward. Torrchi's getting a little low in the midfield, but he has that tempo swing to heal back up. Now MirrorImage, a good play to get the goal gates open, bring it back to a more even game. And Esports Gaming Compilation Federation club team is looking for the goal here with that firewall sentry. It's not enough, though, as the Maelstrom is there to clear. And now Dubu Hunters are looking for a regress.
Yeah, they are looking to try to find their way back in this one again. They're still looking for that reverse sweep on the egg side, and see what happens. At the moment, Dubu Hunters, they're looking to defend that top corner. Kruha still has the core flip ready if needed. MirrorImage, though, should be able to create space. Misses with the punch. Torrchi tries to go for a cheeky dribble. Doesn't work out, but it's the clear from Kruha. That should have given the offensive pressure. It snuck behind them again, and a core flip from Kruha barely makes that save. Rixy keeps the pressure moving forward. Things getting very tense for both sides right now. The red team in particular, they nearly find a way through. Throw back up. What a pass, what a shot, and what a set won by the Dubu Hunters.
Dubu Hunters, it was close at the end of there, but it is another 3-0 set. The Dubu Hunters take this one, and they get the advantage in what could be the most important Awakening draft in this mirror match, and it is the Timeless Creator is up. Of course, there's a hot shot that could be traded for the opposing Amy, but Kruha getting cast actually goes to the perfect form. Timeless is actually taken by nobody. Timeless is overrated, I guess. Bulk up goes to Torrchi. Has a powerful build there. 1-2 punch, tempo swing, build different, bulk up. Torrchi is cooking on this build, and a glass cannon to boot for Lunirs makes Dubu Hunters look advantage in what could be the last set.
It could be. It very well could be. We will see how much pressure both sides can build. Straight out of the gate, both teams going out swinging, a lot of damage both ways, but it is the red side coming out on top. The Dubu Hunters get the KO, not one but two. Ahmed now in a 1v3. Glitch Pop makes a second save, has to give up that top barrier though, just trying to buy the time now in the 3v1. The touch, well, the first one was good, but when mini, they can't get the second. Glitch Pop though buys the time for the rest of the team to respawn. They survive, they're staggered, they're wounded, and now the Dubu Hunters can move in for the kill.
Yeah, and they find it. A great passing play on the bottom side from the Dubu Hunters. Get the goal, and it's a dominant goal from the Dubu Hunters. They just need 2 more to close out this first game, bring us to technically a 1-1. But Dubu Hunters are looking good in this start to this grand finals.
Yeah, they are looking pretty good at the start right now, and I can see things continuing on that route. Currently 1-0 scoreline as we continue along. I just got distracted by a very interesting Discord message. I'm breaking fourth wall because, you know, EGGFUCT. I'm allowed to get away with everything today because of these teams. That's my own rules. But yeah, it is interesting to see what Lunirs can bring on that bot side right now. Kruha's going to jump towards the top. Torrchi has a chance to bully, but it says Ahmed's core flip, throwing it back up that other way. The points are finally starting to get longer. And I'm a little bit happy about that. Oh my gosh. They just got launched to space.
Yeah, Torrchi just got executed, but Lunirs in the 2v3 gets the goal gate. Kruha is trying to build up this core flip, does lose a goal gate for it. Has to defend, 1 second onto Torrchi. Rixy passes up MirrorImage, just clean dash punch, gets it through Kruha, who didn't pop the core flip, and it's 1-1.
That was a nice little bounce back right there. So yes, a 1-1 game. Still looking good though for everyone as they work it out. Glitch pop. Doesn't go too far with it. Lunirs is going to keep things out on that top side. Kruha watches the first barrier fall. That's a little bit unfortunate. Now looking to jump back forward the other way as Torrchi tries to held down the top fort. Special can't do too much. There's too many defenders. Okay, I want your opinion on this one, because I think in situations like that, instead of trying to brute force it in, I would have liked to see the pass back to Kruha, but instead Torrchi just kept trying to muscle it. I guess it might work out for them, but why is everyone so afraid to pass backwards in this game?
You know, passing backwards is usually not a good idea. Of course, it's different in every situation, but MirrorImage actually just dash pushes it through everyone. I thought that was a neutral state, but MirrorImage proves me wrong. Dashes it through the firewall sentry like it's paper. But, yeah.
Back passing is based and more people need to do it. That's
yeah, backpassing is bait, and more people need to do it so I get free wins. True. But as we see the Dubu Hunters here, they're getting an early goal gate. Kruha is still playing really aggressive with this eject button plus the twin drive, wanting to just provide as much forward pressure as they can as often as possible. As a maelstrom comes in, forces one a good elusive. Ahmad doesn't have no elusive, but they're probably not going to punish that. As the gold berry goes down in MirrorImage, Torrchi actually gets a kill in the midfield. It's looking dangerous. It's a 2v3. Dubu Hunters have the advantage here. They need to capitalize to get this goal gate, though.
Ahmad, the timeliness of those strikes still keep it out in the 2v3 again. Like, I want to apologize for everyone. I was kind of like saying, yeah, Rixy kind of has been looking like the best player recently. I think it still is Ahmad, and that's why Torrchi just works so hard to execute them. Now in the 2v3, Rixy can't stop the bewitching beam, and we're tied 2-2. It is match point for the Dubu Hunters.
Yeah, Ahmad cannot save if they are executed off the side, and it's looking dire for the Esports Gaming Gobblations Federation United Club team. They need to get a lot more here to be back in this game. They need to get one more set to even bring us to a set 5, but that's a good start as MirrorImage gets 2 gold berries, but Torrchi a kill in the midfield as the return, gets 1 goal gate, passes are clean. The core flip is missed though. Torrchi though still has a chance here. The firewall sentry is good zoning. Strikes are going their way though, and Torrchi finds it through. The Dubu Hunters take game 1, which is technically game 2, and bring us to 1-1.
Oh boy. Well, forget the best of 5. We're just doing a best of 3, and that was the warm-up game. I think that's the way of looking at it right now. Because just as quickly as we head to night market, we're heading off at Demon Days is going to be up next. But the Dubu Hunters, they're still feeling warm from that lower bracket victory. End results on that one. 10 KOs from Torrchi, by the way. Only 1 from MirrorImage in the Juliet Mirror matchup. And I know people in the Twitch chat were saying, oh, the KOs might not be that big of a differential. That tempo swing, the second it went Torrchi's way, you kind of knew the game was probably going to go that way as well.
Yeah, Torrchi, the GOAT, able to pull off a lot of KOs. They really make the difference, really find the important goals as well, really bringing the Dubu Hunters to this game 1. But there is still 2 more games the Dubu Hunters or the Esports Gaming Goblins Federation United Club team have to win before the finals are over.
Yeah, and I mean, this next map one could be another quick one as well. Demon Dies is going to be a good little battle, I would have to believe. Of course, after this, we would be going to Oni. This does mean we are definitely going to Oni Village now. That's what that win means. So, Oni Village fans out there, get happy. We're definitely going to be going to that map, which will be fun when we get there. And who knows? Maybe we can head to Atten City as well. But looking for a mix-up, again, when you have the mirror matchup, there's nothing that makes me walk away from that and be like, yes, this striker needs to be banned based on what we've seen, because it's like, I don't know, both teams are running it, and I don't think the Julie difference was that much to warrant a ban. Maybe an Era, though, could be something.
Yeah, Era was a very important pick there. We'll see if it's continued in the next game. But, of course, it's a different map because Night Market, you do have those Amy goalies, you have the air and midfields. They're really effective with how much pressure their creations make on the field, how much space they take up. But we'll have to see how the bans go for the next game and how the bigs go for the next game.
Yeah, I'm going to be excited to see how that all plays out. We're just waiting for, last players to ready up. Obviously, players are going to take a little bit of a break in between each match, especially from the Esports Gaming Goblins Federation United Club team, because they need to make sure everything is ready to go for them. But it looks like they're ready to kick this one off. Demon Dias. Do we see the return of the Octavia goalie? Unlikely, but what a throwback it would be. Kruha, come on, make it happen, please. I think we all want to see it, but it's highly... Although, eject button, I still think... All right, what's your take on this? Because from what I gather, it seems like NA feels eject button is bad, but every other region thinks it's good.
Oh no, eject button is like the best gear in the game. I think just goalies got bored of it, so they stopped using it.
All right, so it's just NA being... But it was only in NA they stopped using it.
Yeah, they just got bored of it. Yeah, they got bored of it, honestly. It was just too good, so everyone just stopped using it. Okay,
that's what it is. All right. Try to figure out. Here we go, though. It looks like a Zentaro ban and a Rasmus ban once again. So MirrorImage just not allowed to play the Rasmus that they are known for. So that is a bit of a blow. I'm liking the Vice hover at the moment. We'll see how it does play out. Once again, though, the Juliets are going to be the first pick. Not too surprising there. And I think we're getting another mirror match. No.
Yeah. Oh no, there's a Dubu differential. The difference of the bands allows Dubu to be pulled out for the Dubu Hunters, but the Vice Juliet forward duo is mirrored by both sides. We'll have to see if the difference in the goalie for the Esports Gaming Goblins Federation United Club team is enough to bring them victory in Demon Dias, but it is a extra special peak performance start with everyone but Torrchi taking the extra special, and MirrorImage almost gets taken out by that Dubu roll. The Dubu was hunting though. Unfortunately, usually your hunting targets don't go elusive, but this time MirrorImage was able to dodge that out.
Yeah, I'm actually a little bit surprised MirrorImage didn't match the peak performance pickup, opting instead for the extra special. We'll be curious to see how they use that one moving forward on this, on that Julie. But yeah, everyone else, again, that extra special. So we are going to be seeing explosive starts at pretty much every single round after, everyone hits level 2, which will be happening soon. Good Supernova, though, gets the KO as the goal is opened up. Kruha, Torrchi, and Lunirs, they're looking for the first point here. All you need is that pass up to connect, I feel like, but rixy just intercepting every single play. Supernova misses, goal is scored.
Clean passing plays from the Dubu Hunters to get the core around and get an angle for Lunirs to be able to slot it in. And now the extra special is very effective, but on the opposing side, only one of the side of Esports Gaming Goblin Federation United Club is level 2, so they don't get any advantage from the extra special yet. And MirrorImage still hasn't even hit level 2. Will be staggered by Lunirs, not executed just yet. We'll heal up with the orbs, which will help. But Torrchi is now grabbing some goal gates, and it's looking pretty hard to defend as both goal gates go down.
Yep, Ahmed still has to use the barrage then to force it right through sort of the wub mobile. I don't know, the wubs, what do we call it? What is your name for the weird shockwaves on the side? Because everyone has a different name for them. I call them the wubs, but like...
I just call them the sound waves.
Yeah, that works too. Oh, what?
Ooh, what a strike from Torrchi.
3 points. The field goal was good.
Yeah, Torrchi, again, really good with his strike placements, able to get the goal at the end of the day. But now, again, a explosive start will happen with these extra special starts. Torrchi gets hits for a little bit. Lunirs forces 3 evades, still gets good damage, and now MirrorImage is just executed off the side with the help of the Dubu Fortress.
Yeah, there was just no way you're getting out of that one alive, and this is really dire, actually, for the Esports Gaming Goblins United Club of Esports Excellence and Co. Because they're just really unable to get their foothold in this game thus far. Kruha stepping so far forward. Body slam misses, but it might not matter. It was sort of a 2v1 situation. There was a gap straight down the middle that is going to be found. But once again, the midfield strike wars have been being won majority by the Dubu Hunter side. And on a map that can be so difficult to clear past that midfield line, it's just become way too easy for the team in red.
Yeah, and Dubu Hunters just slotted in again. Ahmed, a little bit of an overcommit with that barrage, easily punished by Lunirs, who just slots it in. And it's another goal for Dubu Hunters, and it's the first set for them. As we go into this Awakening draft with some important Awakenings, there's a Hotshot, there's a Missile Propulsion, there's an Aerialis. I mean, this Spark is strength. We'll see what they take, but there's also a prize fighter for these Juliets.
Yeah, well, I don't know if we're going to be seeing a prize. Well, I guess we're not going to see a prize fighter, Julia. We're seeing a prize fighter Vice instead. Fair enough. I mean, Lunirs has been hitting all of those supernovas. Might as well go for a twin drive falling as well. On to Torrchi for even more kicking capabilities. Yeah, the missile propulsion is going to be nice from Ahmed and might be able to help control the middle of the field better, but overall, the damage game, it's being won by the side in red.
Yeah, Dubu Hunters are doing a good job pumping up this damage. As you see, a lot of elusives are forced out. Ahmed is low. Lunirs a great supernova, but MirrorImage is the first to get a kill. Kruha now has to defend. It's a 2v3. MirrorImage is low, though. Lunirs has to help with the defense. They lose one goal barrier. The Thunderstruck makes them lose a second. MirrorImage is staggered, but Torrchi responds. Oh, Kruha barely saves it, and Torrchi gets a return kill. It's looking good for the Dubu Hunters, but they still have to get their goal gates.
Yeah, and this is where Ahmed's missile propulsion is really going to come in handy right now. It's situations like this when the core is going to be on their attacking side. As long as they have the cooldowns, it should be really easy for them to help control that middle of the pitch, but as soon as the cooldowns are down, well, that's when the red side comes back. Swinging and swinging they do. A quick KO. Rixy is staggered. Here comes Torrchi. Unable to get the first kick punch. Again, it's not available, but the 2 full wall was keeping the pressure down. Not quite in. Up to Lunirs we go. Never mind. It gets disrupted by the Giga Blast. Now Lunirs' second attempt misses with the power cord, but you can't go down the middle. MirrorImage. There's too much pressure there. Instead, they force it after getting the stagger on Torrchi, who is in a world of hurt, but still in a dangerous position. Big stun on Lunirs means it's going to be a scary situation. They come back in time. Kruha with a, I don't even know how they got that save moment, yet Torrchi misses with the kick punch.
Yeah, now Torrchi again needs to find an angle to get here. Lunirs is doing his best. Kruha is having the saves, but it's not enough. Rixy finally gets it through. It took a while for the Esports Gaming Goblins Federation United Club team to get that goal, but they get it in the end. Dubu Hunters, though, they need to find something back here. They need to find if they can find the same pressure they had from the first set, as they do get a big punish on Ahmed, who is almost staggered. Torrchi will probably just try to sit on them, try to deny them as much pressure as possible, maybe try to find the kill eventually. But in the midfield, the Strike Wars are going even. Goes back to the side of the Dubu Hunters, and as they do lose both goal gates now, it's getting a little awkward, but Ahmed is staggered, but MirrorImage just scores it, and a Giga Blast finds the kill.
There was nowhere safe for that rollout to go right there. Even if it hit, there was 2 strikers waiting for it. The KO, just kind of the cherry on top. Kruha was really put in an awkward spot. So 2 quick goals, and all of a sudden, you know, game number. Do you call this is still game 2, right? You don't call it game 3 because it's their second game, even though one team's up by 2. I don't know. Power cord gets a KO, and this starts to look a little bit better for the Dubu Hunters as they get their first barrier.
Yeah, they need to respond here, but a really big thing is that Rixy is staggered while MirrorImage just barely respawns. If they can collapse on the kill, it's good, but they don't even need to. Lunirs just plays better and wins more, gets that goal with the power cord.
There we go. Reverse sweep on the set. Still on the cards. The Dubu Hunters can get themselves to tournament point in Oni Village if they can put this one away. The Giga Blast buys a bit of time. MirrorImage goes for the KO. Lunirs and Rixy again. They each drop supernovas, but the second one does a bit more damage. Kruha in a bit of trouble right now. Lunirs as well. Very, very low. MirrorImage on the cooldowns, though. Can't go for the KO. Has to board the evasive, but now looking for something. Not going to get the opportunity. Too much midfield control coming from the team in red. Lunirs again getting knocked around. Core goes up their way. It's the KO down below. Torrchi wins the battle against MirrorImage.
Yeah, very important kill there that allows Lunirs to play a little more safe, not having that Juliet have constant pressure on them. And now Torrchi is looking for the last goal gate as Rixy with the supernova buys a ton of space as MirrorImage respawns, but damage goes through. Lunirs with a good zoning supernova in the midfield gets a bit of damage. Rixy is staggered. Torrchi is looking for the kill here. Actually just goes for the core, and MirrorImage as Rixy heals up with the orb. But Ahmed's walking forward with this eject button, trying to get this last gold barrier. It's really about damage of who will get this next kill, who will find this next goal gate as ults are coming out.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing a lot of specials being used right now. Here we go. Lunirs. Oh, not quite what they wanted. Supernova up to Torrchi. Just isn't able to get around yet. A cheeky touch to the corner. Doesn't quite go in. Instead, we're going to come back down to the other side. Kruha wanted to connect the Lunirs, but they don't go too far with it. And now, let's see what Torrchi can bring. Low on stagger, low on positioning. Again, not able to find that touch. Core flip misses, but it's a Torrchi KO on the tail end that once again finds MirrorImage out of play. And this could be the opening. Wait, Kruha just knocked into their own barrier. Maybe they want more space to work with. I'm not too sure. Either way, Kruha does get it up to Torrchi into that supernova, and we're tied 2-2.
Yeah, great position from Lunirs on the Supernova. Ahmad had two options, clearing to the Supernova and lose the goal, or clearing to Torrchi and lose the goal. A bit of a checkmate situation from the Dubu Hunters as they force a 0.5 in the second set. Lunirs, again, look at the damage. Rixy is really low. We'll pop the Supernova, but Torrchi will not find the kill. Finds the stagger, but they get the kill eventually. Both goalies are down, and Dubu Hunters are looking to close out this set.
Yeah, they're looking to force it in underneath. Kruha up to Lunirs, double KO. It's too easy for the Hunters. They went hunting once again. And now, one set away from getting, well, 2 game match point. They're 1 set away from winning game number 2 out of the 3 they need. Tempo swing available. Fighter flights up there as well. Quick strike, stacks on stacks. So many good abilities to take. They're going tempo swing though.
Yeah, but there's also a specialized training for this guy who has the extra special. The Giga Blast will be a little more Giga as we get into this game, but Fighter Flight is also taken, so Lunirs will be able to dodge a little bit more. Quick Strikes, of course, is also a really good awakening in the midfield. Looks like the CTL will be taken by the Dubu, allowing Big Fish to go to Mirror Image. I mean, the biggest thing is how effective will the specialized training from Ahmad be, and how much will Torrchi do with the amount of damage he just got increased with the tempo swing.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine it's going to be a lot. Case in point, goodbye Mirror Image. That extra stagger not helping you at the start of this point. As Lunirs going to drop a Supernova. Rixy put in an awkward spot. Ahmad has to go down low, but the Tofu Wall comes down just in time. Well, for Torrchi to keep the pressure on there regardless. Either way, the barrier's still standing. It was good control from the Dubu Hunters, but they didn't get much from it. Power Core does damage, but the strike actually hits the opposite side.
Yeah, very important kill on the Torrchi there from Mirror Image and Rixy. They comboed it pretty well, and with that Supernova, they're able to get the goal gate, as now it goes back to 3-3, but Rixy and Mirror Image are looking for the goal. Rixy is hit actually pretty low, though. Torrchi with the Flame Flurry won't find the kill, but he is staggered. The dash will hit the kill eventually, but now Dubu Hunters need to get these goal gates. They get 1, but they need to find the second.
I think they will, though. Like, their positioning's been really good. No, it gets around Lunirs, but they're able to get right back on it. Another KO for Torrchi. Fortunately for the Egg side, they do have, you know, their second member back up, Rixy. Ahmad makes it timely save, but still the barrier goes down. Torrchi putting the pressure on. We go up top to Lunirs, has the core flip, uses the core flip. No! It was just slightly off the corner. Oh, that could be a costly mistake. Doesn't matter. Down low, Torrchi still gets the goal.
Yeah, it's very close to being a very insane angle from Lunirs. Unfortunately not able to hit it, but he gets it to Torrchi at the end of the day, who is able to get the goal. And Dubu Hunters, I mean, they only need 2 more goals to take this as a 3-0. They look pretty dominant here, and you just see how much damage Torrchi is doing out in the midfield, and Lunirs is collapsing on that with that Supernova. You see Rixy trying to just survive there, but he's just going to be taken out like it's nothing. Torrchi will just heal back up with that tempo swing. It's hard to kill this Juliet, and it's easy to get killed by this Juliet. Torrchi is doing well in this game. Another 2v3 for the Dubu Hunters.
That's going to be the barrier opened up as well. This is very, very good. I mean, the only good thing right now for Egg is the fact that they are on the attacking half, and it is tough to get it out, especially when the core's stuck in a Dubu prison. Goodbye, Mirror Image. That was a jail sentence that it must have been in Texas. That's all I'll say on that. Torrchi gets the second goal. It's a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, great Flame Flurry to hit it at an awkward angle. Ahmad was not able to react to it. A good evade, but the core went in the opposite direction. And now the Dubu Hunters, they just need 1 more. They're so close to taking a point advantage in the series, up 2-1. And the bigger thing is, despite technically the Esports Gaming Evolution Federation United Club team having a game, they have not won a game. And the mental advantage will be a big factor in this next game.
I think it would be as well. Here we go. Rixy, watch that barrier open up right now. There's a chance to get themselves back in it. It's the simplest cross-up sometimes that could be the most effective. That was that goal.
The best cross-up is actually hitting it directly through the goalie's ankles. They never expect it. But it is a very important goal for the Esports Gaming Goblin Federation United Club team to be back in this game, but they still losing a player within 5 seconds. They need to find the second goal gate, though, if they want to have any advantage. But it's a 2v3. Ahmad has to have the clears of his life. He loses 1 goal gate, but he'll have to save the second. He's getting forced out of all his cooldowns, all of his abilities. Still keeps it up. but the Dubu Hunters just need to find an angle, find some kills, and they should be able to close out this game.
Yeah, we'll be able to see them bring it back. Kruha looking to connect with anyone. Lunirs doesn't quite find what they were looking for just yet. Pressure now on that opposite side. Lunirs has to go evasive. Kruha keeping the core down low. Rixy, Supernova still in a good spot. The kick punch doesn't find it. And again, the pressure is being put on. Kruha throws it down low. Torrchi goes for the kick. Doesn't follow it up just yet. Here we go. Core flip again, straight down the middle. Too much disruption, but another save right on the line. You've got to connect right now. Passing plays, do they come through? Not even needed. Torrchi self-dribble kick punch. Game number 2 going to the Dubu Hunters.
A clean 3-0 from the Dubu Hunters makes this series look pretty dominant so far. A close first game into a dominant second game. The Dubu Hunters seem to have scaled a little faster than the Esports Gaming Goblin Federation United Club team, and we'll have to see if they can keep this pressure, keep this momentum into the game 3, game 4.
Yeah, we'll see how much they could keep it running right now. As it's Oni Village, right? We're going to the Oni prison, so this next one could be a little wild. Even if the first 2 games have gone by fast, we could be slowing it down here. But you can't deny the momentum that the Dubu Hunters have at this stage. Something's got to change right now for the Esports Gaming Goblins Federation United Club team. Otherwise, it'll all fall apart for them. So I don't know. I don't know how you mix it up, because you just keep banning the Rasmus away. You keep MirrorImage in the mirror matchup of the Juliets. Torrchi's been winning that one out, and I think it's going to be a victory for the red side.
Yeah, I mean, really the only thing I see here for the side of the Esports Gaming Goblin Federation United Club team is just try to throw a wrench in their system, just ban out a Juliet and see what happens. Because, I mean, you know how good Torrchi's Juliet is. You may want to see what happens when you force him on something else.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it happens just now. Look, I'm getting ready to go into this next game. I mean, look, I'm getting ready for it. We're going to Oni Village. This could be the 3-0 sweep. And I mean, if you want to make that acronym become real, you win it out in this one. Where do we go? I mean, I'm liking some of the hovers, but I'm liking that ban even more. And I think, yeah, they might have been listening. The Juliet's got to go.
I apologize, Dubu Hunters, if you lose this. That one's on me. That one's on me. But it will force MirrorImage onto a Drakkar. It looks like they're going to try to pull out here. Of course, we'll have to see what Torrchi goes on the opposite side. But Drakkar in midfield on Oni Village. I'm not a big fan of Drakkar in midfield right now, but we'll have to see how it goes, as Torrchi, of course, will pull out his other good pick of the Zendaro, but it gets him off the Juliet, and that's the biggest thing. He's been so effective with these dash punches. While his Zendaro might be pretty good, I'm going to say his Juliet looks a lot better.
Yeah, it has to be the same set as well. And look, you might not be a fan of Drakkar midfield. That's fine. I think this Drakkar is going to be playing forward. I think this Drakkar is going to be in their opponent's face and just looking for the stuffs, looking for the secures on this map. Especially with the AI more in that midfield position being run by Rixy. We'll see how it comes together, though. On that opposite side, yeah, Torrchi on Centauro, I think, can be just as effective as well. And let's not overlook Lunirs on the Estelle. It's going to be an interesting one. Opening Awakenings, by the way, prime time taken by everyone except for Rixy and Torrchi, who have opted for the knife's edge on Oni Village. That speed is definitely going to be something to keep our eyes on.
Really, with the knife, I expected everyone to take it on this map. Honestly, I'm not a big primetime fan. It's a little weak, I'm going to be honest. But we'll have to see as this game develops. Torrchi is the first at level 2 here. Lunirs wants to have something here, but we'll see.
I mean, I can understand. Depends what you're going for. And I actually like the primetime on both the Kais and on the Drakkar. The extra blast to win those strike wars is going to be super, super handy, especially if the points get long and drawn out. And the extra barrages from the Kais on defense, I think, are super helpful as well. I am kind of with you, though, on the whole... I guess was it Torrchi or was it, sorry, it was Torrchi or Lunirs who had it, the extra one. It was the Lunirs having the extra primary. That's a little bit surprising to me. I thought that one would have been a knife's edge. And it's, oh no!
Rixy, though. Well played. The glitch pop is able to get it. But as for the prime time, I'm glad MirrorImage did not take the prime time. It's one of those things where Even when primetime was good, I think Jakar primetime is like the most like bait training in existence. But I'm glad to see MirrorImage taking the nice edge here, as Torrchi's hit pretty low, is staggered, but we'll probably heal back up.
Oh.
But the end of the day, MirrorImage gets the second goal gate, and that really matters on Oni's village. Finds the KO with the lock and load as well. It's looking good with this Julia ban out for the Goblins, as MirrorImage is looking for the goal.
Yeah, it's looking a lot better this time around, and we will see how it does come through. The barrage from Ahmed, just trying to create a bit of space, has to Warzor to a core flip, and the prison keeps rolling on. Oh, the glitch bomb denied by the barrage, but it doesn't matter. The follow-up from Rixy is able to put it in, and it's finally some momentum going to the Esport Goblin Gaming Federation United club team. They're finally coming together right now with this one, and it's about time.
Yeah, it's about time. They need to have some advantage in this series. But Lunirs with a core flip gets one goal gate, but I mean, it's Oni Village. The second goal gate is really what matters. That first one could be basically cannon fodder, as MirrorImage is trying to look for here. The Oni's blade comes out, doesn't really find much. Torrchi finally does get the second goal gate, and now it's looking like Dubu Hunters. They have to collapse on this. They have to get something here. MirrorImage is hit low in the midfield. Lunirs is trying to have the passing play, but Ahmed has the good clears again. Now Rixy gets to the core flip from MirrorImage, who core flips for the goal gate. It's all gates are open here, but it's really whoever gets this goal first, and MirrorImage is putting a lot of pressure. Won't win that strike war, but still putting a ton of pressure on the midfield.
Yeah, that they are, and well, maybe they can turn it around in their favor. The Giga Blast, Lunirs wasn't able to capitalize on the space. MirrorImage, good recovery. Barrage again. No, it's holding off a bit, but you can feel the field getting smaller and smaller. MirrorImage now staggered. Here comes the KO, as Torrchi's going to shorten out those numbers. Kruha has to core flip, though. Straight down the middle, into Lunirs, into Torrchi. Core flip, KO, and
Torrchi.
goal. And the Dubu Hunters are not done yet.
Well played by Torrchi. Just great positioning after the eye rush. Able to just core flip, get a kill, get the goal, but they still need a couple more goals to take this set. Again, it's only set one. It's an Oni Village game. It'll probably go the distance. It's already going pretty long in this first set. As Kruha does lose one goal barrier, but remember, it's Oni Village. One goal barrier is not that much, but that 2 goal barriers is a lot.
Yeah, 2 goal barriers is what opens up the goal, and well, here comes the opening now for our side in blue. MirrorImage, though, again, has to be careful. Might get KO'd in this one. Rixy and Ahmed, they're doing a good job holding the back half. Evasiveness used from MirrorImage as they get right into the special, but it's not enough for the KO. Now still waiting in that forward position. The lock and load slowed down the attack. Torrchi finds the first barrier, finally back for the Dubu Hunters, as MirrorImage is starting to heal back up, and that's where they can be dangerous. Never mind, Giga Blast gets the KO.
Yeah, Giga gets the KO. Now back to a 2v3. The Dubu Hunters, this is their comfort zone. This is where they need a punch. This is where they need to get the second goal gate. But Rixy, good strikes to buy a ton of time. And MirrorImage is back up like it's nothing. Rixy just splits it. Kruha just didn't have the good clear. It clears it straight to Rixy. And Rixy, a great punish, takes the set.
That takes us in, and now with a 3-1 lead at the end of that first set, finally, Esports Gaming Goblins Federation United Club Team, they get one in. They get that first pick on the AI Me. Where are we going? Well, we're waiting. We're waiting. Extra special, of course.
Yeah, but now Aerialis is taken, and Super Surge is given to Zendaro. That is the big thing, is that now Zendaro will be doing a bunch more damage. I'm surprised that Ahmed does get the specialized training, but Kruha enjoys the Aerialis a little bit more than Spec. We'll see if the Giga Blast will have the effectiveness that Ahmed wants. And I mean, we've seen how effective a Giga Blast can be once it gets a little bit of power, once it gets a little bit of real kill power added to it. It has a really early stagger on MirrorImage. Is a very interesting start to this round.
I mean, MirrorImage is just getting absolutely bullied, it feels like, in every single point. But again, on Oni Village, you can sometimes get away with it. There we go. First barrier falls each side, and we are going to be going corner to corner. This time around, MirrorImage lock and load, not quite hard enough. It's just not enough oomph on it just yet. Either way, MirrorImage goes invisible up along the bot side. Nearly got the winning touch. Rixy now gets stuffed a bit by Torrchi, as the barrage keeps the core down on that lower end. Ahmed still able to make the save. The volley keeps the pressure. No snipe shot required. Goal opening up. Here comes the team in red. Dubu Hunters not able to get the goal on the first barrage. Maybe on the second with the Giga Blast. Into the special, into the KO. Core flip, and it is not in.
Yeah, but still the goalie's down for 7 more seconds. Lunirs, the flip is denied. MirrorImage is holding it down. 3 seconds on the Kai. Torrchi needs to score here, but Lunirs is actually the one with the piercing shot. Hits it through Rixy and gets Dubu Hunters a goal.
Lunirs can be so good on the Estelle with these snipes. We've seen it so many times, the piercing shots just disrupting back lines, and well, it's starting to happen again off the kickoff. Torrchi just getting absolutely pummeled and bullied, and keeping the Zentaro back could be handy, but I don't think they're going to be slowing down. They get the orb, they put the pressure with the empowered strike. They didn't make contact with the core, however, and that's going to cost a barrier on the opposite side of the map.
Yeah, they get 2 orbs and heal back up. That's really what they wanted here. Rixy is a little low in the midfield, but now they really need to get pressured. MirrorImage just gets the second goal gate for free, and that's not what you want in Oni's village. As now the Firewall Sentry is trying to get it. Lunirs is hit low. No one dies just yet, but Lunirs is staggered. Torrchi is trying to provide some pressure in the midfield, but it's hard when your midfielder is... Oh, Torrchi gets the goal gate, and now it's looking a little bit even, but Lunirs is still staggered in the midfield. Is surviving, though. Great combo, but better elusive from Ahmed keeps him alive, but Torrchi looking to abuse the core flip, and he slots it in.
Torrchi puts it straight through the middle. The bounce back from the Dubu Hunters. They're looking mighty clean at the moment. Already 2 goals up here in this second set. I mean, it is the Oni village, so you never expect the clean 3-0. But, well, you might even get a 3-0 in this set already. 1 barrier down, the pressure coming for the other one. MirrorImage with the flip. Maybe they can find a way back in this one. The pressure coming from that topside dish. MirrorImage getting the second Giga Blast miss. And now straight down the middle. MirrorImage doesn't get the lock and load. Might not matter. Torrchi is nearly staggered out. Rixy and Ahmed step forward, and there's the KO.
Yeah, Ahmed with the core flip to get the KO, and Rixy finishes it off with a cyber swipe to get a KO and a goal to get them 1 point. But they need a lot more before Dubu Hunters even get 1 point in the set to really call this a win.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it can happen. A reverse sweep to take set 2 will make me think we're going to Atten City. That's how I'll understand that one if it goes that way. That's how I see it. And, you know, it's not an OCTE tournament unless the finals goes into a Game 5, Set 5. Here comes this blue team at the moment as... well, they're going to be under a bit of pressure now on that backside right now. Torrchi does find their first barrier. Kruha, the empowered strike, gets the pressure to stay on the attacking side. Giga Blast hits Rixy, but doesn't hit the core. Torrchi in an awkward position. MirrorImage able to kind of dribble it around them. Ahmed still controlling the core. Into the corner we go. MirrorImage tries to brute force it through. Torrchi swings and misses. Now Rixy core flip at the ready. Gonna use it. Tries to play the game of chicken, but it doesn't win out.
Yeah, and they're holding it down for the bit. Lunirs is having the strikes, but it's not enough. MirrorImage barely able to get it past all 3 members of the Dubu Hunters to take this 2-2.
Oh boy, reverse sweep on this set on the cards right now. Dubu Hunters letting this one slip by would be a bit of a mistake. Granted, the scaling still coming through potentially for the Zentaro. Maybe we'll see it activate a bit more in the later sets, but right now they just haven't had that impact that we've been looking to see. It has been so much control coming from more of our ranged strikers. Now Torrchi has the ability to step forward, looks to dive bomb it in, but can't find that next strike.
Yeah, really just needs to find it through. MirrorImage, though, is finding a lot more pressure, gets the second goal gate. Now core flip comes out from Lunirs and it finds nothing. Rixy, great strike in response. Now Bazing plays in the midfield, gets a goal gate. Core flip comes out, gets a little bit of pressure, and Rixy, he hits the angle. He takes the set. Oni Village 2-0 in favor of the Esports Gaming Goblins Federation United Club team.
Yeah, they did it, and they did it well. Here we go. So we get ready for the next game. So a 3-2 lead. Still, I mean, a sweep on Oni Village would surprise me. That's all I'm going to say. Timeless Creator, you've been waiting for an AI me to pick it up, I feel like, all day long. Finally, it's prioritized and taken.
Yeah, and also Demolitionist appears from the ether, off the rotation list, just randomly appears. Don't worry about it. There's no bugs in Omega Strikers. As Torrchi will grab the Demolitionist.
Okay. You know what I hope happens? Genuinely what I hope happens right now with sort of the fate of Omega Strikers being what it is right now. I wanted to go the route of StarCraft Brood War where all the bugs just get left in and they just become features that everyone learns to play around.
Just randomly your awakening set just changes.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Holy.
always been the case, right? I think people are used to it. Like, how often do you just get random orb games still? Because I feel like it happens, like, still way more than you would think. Either way, GIGGFUCT keeping the pressure on. Here comes the team in red. Dubu Hunters not giving up on this set just yet.
Yeah, Torrchi a little powerful with the Demolitionist, and the Corp was able to slot it in. A bit of a funny angle here. This Demolitionist is going to make a very big difference. We'll see if he's able to continue this pressure onto the next goal.
Yeah, dude. Everyone's so mad at Torrchi right now. Bug abusing, flip abusing, probably meta abusing as well. Just you know, no honor apparently from the Dubu Hunter forward. Either way, we are gonna see that Kruha pass up to Torrchi. Down goes the second barrier, and now an easy tap in, or is it the barrage followed by the strike? Can't make three miracles happen though. Torrchi gets the second goal.
Yeah, Torrchi just gets all 300 seconds of his cooldowns back, and he's able to shove them all through, get it into the net at the end of the day, and get another goal. But they need to get this set. They need to be able to scale, get one more awakening draft. But it's a really good start as Lunirs gets the second goal gate. Now Torrchi is looking for the goal. It's a great play from Dubu Hunters. Ahmad though has the flip, uses it. Great holding of the flip so far. But now they're trying to get it to Lunirs, trying to get it to that flip. Kruha has to defend this last goal barrier. You know, his play goes a little wide, but Torrchi is just trying to get the passing play and can't find it around Rixy. Now finally gets it to Lunirs. Lunirs expertly played around the GIGGFUCT, expertly shot, and it brings Dubu Hunters a set.
Yeah, just too quick, too easy. There you go. 3-0. A clean set for the Dubu Hunters to get themselves back in it. And I mean, they just have to do that 2 more times, right? And they can make that reverse sweep happen. Oh, by the way, tempo swing now going to the scaling is Zentaro. Never mind, they're going perfect form instead. Interesting.
Perfect form is actually really good on Zentaro. And especially with the Demolitionist, he's gonna have zero CDs, as the tempo swing is also denied. I mean, it's honestly looking really good for the Dubu Hunters in terms of awakenings here. Like, Spark of Agility goes to Rixy, but it doesn't matter. It's 7% speed. It doesn't, there's really nothing that the Esports Gaming Goblins Federation United club team got here in awakenings. They're all pretty superfluous. And it really looks like the Dubu Hunters are going to be able to take a little more here, but they need to get goal gates to really have Torrchi scale.
Yeah, they're starting to piece it together right now. Ahmad up on that top side, doesn't get the touch they're looking for. A bit unfortunate for the Dubu Hunters. They didn't get a barrier on that strike that got behind them. Now, with the power of the turret as well, the Esports Gaming Goblins Federation United club team, they had a chance. They don't get that goal. The pressure's going to come back from the other way. Torrchi dribbling to themselves, drops the special, but loses control of the core in the process.
Yeah, now he needs to find a little bit more, but MirrorImage is playing really well in the midfield. Now Rixy has a core flip, looks for an angle here, but Kira is holding it down. MirrorImage, great hold, grits the goal barrier. Now it's looking dangerous, but Torrchi walks forward, has the flip, hits it forward. The Oni's blade is clean. It's not enough, though. There is a save by Ahmad, but Kira cannot hit it. He cannot save it. MirrorImage just hits it through.
Yeah, MirrorImage just is a straight shot through and in, and all of a sudden, the momentum going back over to Esports Gaming, the Goblins Federation's United club team. They're back in a more forward approach, and I mean, as long as they keep the core away from Torrchi, right? Like, as hard as that's going to be, I think they can be okay. Lunirs, though, you can't underestimate how strong those piercing shots have been. Either way, 2 barriers down and straight away. That lower half of the map is no longer required. Everyone's going to get nice and clumped up top. Core flip from Lunirs, denied by Ahmad.
Yeah, and now Torrchi's just trying to have an angle, trying to kill Rixy. MirrorImage can't get a goal, but Torrchi needs to find a little bit more here. They get the goal gate, they have their CDs reset, but they need to find something else here. Lunirs needs to win the midfield. The firewall sentry pushes Torrchi back, gets him almost staggered. MirrorImage is looking for the goal. Can't get it through the barrage, though. Now, a little low, but Torrchi and Lunirs, the Oni's blade, a bit of a interesting interaction there. Kind of a hyper dash is, I think, the technical tech for it. Probably unintentional there, as Torrchi probably wanted the Oni's blade. And now they're looking for the goal here. Has a good strike, and Lunirs, a great hit. Again, gets Bounty Hunters, not Bounty Hunters, Dubu Hunters a goal.
Yeah, it was as soon as that core kind of slipped away from that lower corner. It was a bit of a misplay for MirrorImage and Ahmed, and rixy didn't stand a chance against that piercing shot. Now, first barrier again goes in favor of Esports Gaming. Can they get too much after that? Torrchi finds the barrier in response. Lunirs keeps the pressure on. That's the second. Core flip at the ready for Lunirs as well. A chance to take this one to set point. Core flip down. Torrchi too far back. Can't follow it up.
Yeah, double core flip used, but
Ooh.
Torrchi is there with the strikes. It's not enough though. Ahmed is insane with these saves. Really well played, and now Torrchi trying to get it again. The perfect form is really powerful though. They can't get it through. Ahmed keeps on barely getting the saves, and Torrchi finally executes him with the eye rush. Now they're looking for the goal in the 3v2. Rixy though has the save so far. MirrorImage trying to have some forward pressure. MirrorImage has enough pressure to clear through. Won't get the goal gate, but buys enough time for Ahmed to respawn. And now it's back to a 3v3, but the goal gate advantage is still in favor of the Dubu Hunters.
Yeah, let's see if they can bring it. Torrchi looking to kind of escort that core through that top side. Lunirs goes for the volley, but it's not enough to punch it in. Kruha again up to Torrchi, but it's intercepted by MirrorImage. Still, the barrier has only fallen. They still need that goal. MirrorImage again tries to push it through. Rixy, pop, does up top, but MirrorImage was not in position to follow it up. Torrchi is nearly staggered. Has to be careful where they approach. You can see Rixy kind of turning on, looking for the KO. Same thing with Ahmed. Those Giga Blasts will hurt. Turret comes down. Torrchi still on the precipice. Rixy with the core flip. Doesn't matter. Torrchi up to Lunirs, and that's enough for the goal. And all of a sudden, we're one away from going to a set 5.
The core flip was a clean. It hits forward. Ahmed's barrage was hitting it straight towards Lunirs, who was able to hit the strike through. Well played, and now again, if once they get these barriers, they have a very big advantage as Torrchi gets the second. Well played. Now Dubu Hunters have the net open. Torrchi dashing again with these CDs are on such a low cooldown with this performance and the demolitionist. And Lunirs with the volley just sneaks it through the barrage. We're going to set 5 on Oni Village.
Oh, not only that though, but it's a potential reverse sweep to win Strikers Cup number 5 for the side of the Dubu Hunters. This is it. They are one away. They've got first picked on to Lunirs on this Estelle. Missile propulsion, Deadeye, both good options, but we're going for the range for those piercing shots.
Yeah, going for a bit of a range with the missile propulsion. Chrono boost on the Jacquard. Deadeye on Kruha. 1-2 punch is denied, but it's still heavy impact for the Zentaro is going to have infinite cooldowns and do infinite damage. He got heavy impact. He got demolitionist. He got perfect form. He got super surge. Like, Torrchi got the best and power build you can cook up. And if he plays this right, he'll just have 0 cooldowns 100% all the time.
This is a Beyblade. Look at him go. He's just been dashing and spinning since the word go. This is insane. He doesn't stop. KO already found.
Yeah, he finds a KO and he still has abilities. I'm pretty he's just waiting to dash. Torrchi just has the build of old time, looking for the second goal gate here as MirrorImage finally does respawn. But like, Torrchi just has everything you want. The Oni's blade comes out again. It's just on a 2-second cooldown and a good flip. Another good eye rush. They're just one shot. They gave Zentaro the best build I've ever seen. The Oni's blade's out again in the next 5 seconds. Well, when did they put Oni's blade on a 4-second CD?
But okay, so you can have the best build imaginable, but if you miss on your dashes and miss on your strikes, it doesn't mean too much. That knockback throwing Torrchi off balance and they never recovered. And the first point, it goes to the Esports Gaming Goblins Federation United Club team.
Yeah, very important to get there as Torrchi was winning the war of attrition at the end of the day as another Oni's blade comes out. We'll try to see how much it is, but MirrorImage keeps on winning these strikes, keeps on getting it through. Torrchi tries to respond, but there's not enough cooldowns for Torrchi. But he does find a great angle and he gets his cooldowns back. The Oni's blade is not execute, a little messed up by a barrage, but MirrorImage is still staggered. Core flip from Rixy is denied. Now Torrchi has the flip, trying to dash forward. Lunirs flip to Torrchi. Torrchi cannot collect it. Now they get a blast. MirrorImage in a 1v1. Loses the strike ward. Now Torrchi trying to have the Oni's blade. Core flip. They get the kill.
What a save!
Yeah, but it's a 3v1. MirrorImage is low as well. Can he hold it down? He has a good clear. Torrchi passing plays go well, but Torrchi hits it through with the slice and dice.
Yeah, there was just too much to handle for one Drakkar in that situation. 2 goals away right now. The Dubu Hunters hunting for the reverse sweep on Oni Village. The Oceania build is there, and straight away from the word go, you can just see Torrchi going nonstop, but they need to get the barriers to kind of chain that cooldown. Big KO though on the lower end.
Yeah, very big KO on the MirrorImage, and Lunirs gets the goal gate. Unfortunately, Torrchi does not get the CDRs. He did not have the assist on it, but it's still pretty good as Lunirs is building up the core flip. Torrchi is actually hit pretty low in the midfield, trying to be found out, but MirrorImage will not find the kill. Now Torrchi with the Oni's Blade finds it. Probably has a second Oni's Blade ready. Yeah, look at that second Oni's Blade. It goes forward. He does get killed at the end of the day, but it was the funny double Oni's Blade in 5 seconds as the core flip from Kruha is trying to save it, but they do lose the goal gate. 4 seconds on the Zendaro. They need to wait for Torrchi to get back up, but MirrorImage just slots it in.
The lock and load. It's a classic Drakkar right click, left kick to put it through. And again, yes, Torrchi has the Oceania build, but it does feel like the Dubu Hunters are relying so much on the execution. And well, Torrchi kind of executed themselves on that last one right there. You got to be careful because when you have this much power, you are going to be target number 1 from the opposing side.
Yeah, as you see here, Torrchi probably looking for an Oni's Blade again, just expected to always be up as he doesn't execute MirrorImage. Goal gates are traded, but now Torrchi probably has CDs ready for it as Lunirs gets the flip up. The EOS speed is there. Torrchi combos, gets Rixy pretty low. Core flip from Lunirs is enough to get the goal gate. Torrchi just core flips for fun, still kills Rixy at the end of the day with the third Oni's Blade I've seen in the last 7 seconds. And now Dubu Hunters are looking to bring this to the 0.5 of set 5. Torrchi just needs to have a good passing play, get it through, and he does, getting a kill alongside it.
Oh boy, well here we go. Dubu Hunters a chance to get the reverse sweep 3-0, or I guess 3-1 because the winner's bracket advantage in this final. All eyes should be on Torrchi right now, and the damage they can bring already. MirrorImage forced to go elusive. Lunirs tries to flip it to the top side. Down comes the turrets, but there's just too much pressure. Double barrier goes down. Torrchi starts to step forward, gets some damage with the Oni Blade on MirrorImage, but they're looking to get into that forward half. MirrorImage can't win the battle against Kruha. It's just a cross down and in, and that's gonna do it. It's gonna be the Dubu Hunters winning today.
Dubu Hunters are your Strikers Cup number 5 champions. An insane Zendaro play from Torrchi, getting the best awakenings I've seen on a Zendaro in a while, carrying the game and getting the victory over the Esports Gaming Goblins Federation United Club team.
Yeah, that's crazy to think the lower bracket run. I mean, it was less of a run, more of a lower bracket appearance, but the point was it was that game disadvantage in the end. It goes in favor of that red side. I mean, look, the Torrchi build, fantastic. Kruha back on top. Look, he may have fallen off the Monday Night Monday crown, but still is the Strikers Cup crown going that way alongside Torrchi as well. So a big victory for them, and it's got to be frustrating for MirrorImage and co. It feels like, you know, when you got 3 Rasmus bands getting rid of the one trick, well, you know, sometimes that's kind of the end result of the games at the end of the day.
Yeah, that is just the end results, and it leads to the Dubu Hunters taking it again. Torrchi, the GOAT, pulling off an insane Zendaro performance in that game 3/4 with a bit of demolition abuse for the boys, but
that's what you do, though. It's how you win. It's all right. So whatever it takes to win, okay? It's not their fault that Demolitionist popped up. It's last I checked, there was no gentleman's agreement like, oh, no, Demolitionist can't lock that in an app. It was there. Just like if Orbs showed up. Just like if, you know, any other mystery ability just shows up randomly. You got to do it. You doing okay there, buddy? You're just...
I'm alive.
Are you? People don't. No one saw that. For context, Lumos at the end of that one just went face down on the desk.
It's 5 a.m. That's all I'm gonna say.
You know what? You can get some sleep. I can handle the interviews if you'd like. Or you can stick around for up to you.
I'll stay around. Gotta celebrate the Dubu Hunters and victory.
Yeah,
they deserved it. I gotta be here while we celebrate their win.
Yeah, I think that's got to be the case as well. They are going to be joining us for an interview momentarily, I believe. In fact, they're jumping in, it looks like right now. There's Lunirs, and I see a Torrchi, I see a Kruha. First of all, congratulations, you guys, on the win. Lower bracket run. Kruha, again, undefeated it seems, when it comes to Strikers Cups. Maybe not so much the Monday Night Mondays, but how does it feel to be back on top? I mean, it came through. It looked like that was the winning strategy, but at that same token as well, I want to highlight the build that got put together at the end for Torrchi. If you're here, it felt like that was the Exodia Zentaro build for you. Did you know it was over as soon as it all came together? Don't even need to add to it, just that's it.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it is out. And of course, as well, like Lumos as well, I mean, big win for you. I mean, obviously, you know, coming through with this team, and you had your moments on the Estelle as well, again, that Oni Village. Like, is it good to, like, you know, finish what could be the last tournament in a good long while on the winning side? Yeah. But, like, do you continue now, even though the game might not be getting developed or changed too much? Are we sticking with it this time? I want to end this on like an optimistic note. I don't know, like it's like, because obviously we are going through changes, and it is interesting to get, like, you know, the high elo community's opinion on the situation on this one right now. Like, is there a chance for this competitive scene to continue to survive? Anyone answer. I mean, silence could be the answer. It would be a depressing one, but
It would be a very depressing one. Let's go, boys.
Lumos, do you have any questions?
I don't have brain capacity for questions, I'm going to be honest.
No, that's the best time. Just put words and end it with a question mark and see what happens.
But yeah, it was actually an insane performance from the Dubu Hunters. I'm glad to watch you guys again. I'm interested in what you think of, like, how your comps exist, because they're very interesting. They're very kill heavy, a lot more than I'd expect, especially from NA. What's your ideas with just these kill comps?
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense as well. I don't know, like, it's kind of tough to come up with questions right now because it has been a long day, I think, a long weekend, really, for everybody at this stage. So why not, let's just jump into final words, anything you want to say to the scene as a whole now that you're on the stage. Now, don't forget PR. The game it's a dead game now. You can throw PR out the window. You just played a team called EGGFUCT. Okay, so just go crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and again, like I want to share a lot of those sentiments and continue to push it forward. I don't want this scene to die just because the game might be in a internal stagnation moving forward. Who needs cosmetics? They're not important anyways, right? Like, yeah. I think that's how it looks with that one. So once again, congratulations to the winning side, the Dubu Hunters, again on top of it all. And big shout out and thank you to the people working behind the scenes for this one as well. Snoo, Iris, each kind of making sure this tournament runs as smoothly as possible. And to all the players who went out there and kind of fought for it. It was a fantastic showing. I'm a little bit concerned right now because Torrchi has just sent me a message saying stream cannot hear the winners.
Holy based. Really good conversation. That's all that matters. Who cares about the viewers? The viewers are secondary.
Oh my god. All right. Well, we already gave final thoughts. I don't know if we can do more final thoughts. Can they hear you now? Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like they still cannot hear this broadcast. Yeah, it's chill.
We opened our heart. We can't open our heart twice. And once the heart is out, it doesn't come back in to come out again. That's not how it works. I don't know what to say.
Good conversation, boys. You know, glad to hear
good chat, good chat.
Yeah, we'll keep this in private, never to be uttered ever again.
I don't even think that, like, yeah, it never even cut to cams or anything. It looks like we're just sitting on the scoreboard. Wait, are you? What? Yeah, the stream is still on the scoreboard. Yeah, so this entire time we've just been sounding. It's so broken.
It's so chill.
You know what? I think. All right, I'm just going to translate some words. TLDR, the Dubu Hunters came out and said everyone really improved, especially the 7 divorced men. Their dads in our heart. They did super well. Congratulations, MirrorImage. You're never going to play Rasmus again, ever. It's just permaban for life. And a big shout out and thank you to all of the community. That's pretty much the gist of this one. Exodia Torrchi, overpowered. I think we just sign off here because everything is broken. So, did I miss anything? Voices in my head? I think that was everything. All right, the voices in my head kind of said that was everything. All right, it was a great night, great series. Have a great day, everybody. They're saying thanks, by the way, because I don't think Twitch chat. They're saying thanks as well. Trust me, they're here. Dubu Hunters are real. Have a great night, everybody. Bye.
Yes. Well, I don't know what to do here because I don't know if the stream is gonna end. So like,
it should just end. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. Well, like,
it looks like the stream's still going. I think Iris is gone.
Iris has disappeared from existence, so like I don't know. I gotta like I got stuff to do tomorrow, so like I don't know what to do here.
I had a bit planned out where I was gonna smash an egg on my head because eggs it got beaten. I'm not doing that now, by the way, because it would require cams, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing that didn't have. Do we just leave the call and we just leave it?
We just I guess we just leave
and just let this stream run. Omega Strikers will never die if this stream never dies, and we can just hold on the stream forever.
If you stop watching the stream, you want Omega Strikers to die. That's what I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, that's how I say it. So to keep the stream running, it's now a 24/7 stream of this scoreboard. I'm leaving the call. Have a great night, everybody.
Good night, gamers. That was a tournament of all time. I gotta, wake up in 2 hours, so it's so chill. Thank you guys all for showing up. I guess I'll outro, but like, I don't know, it's not gonna end, so just
leave.
Just leave. Yeah, just leave. It's over. The stream's over. Goodbye. Good job, guys. Props to the OS community. Always love casting you guys. Great to have another opportunity to be a goblin, stay up till 5 a.m. watching Oceania. And yeah, Max is left. I guess I'm gone. So good luck, guys. Hope stream ends soon, or doesn't. I don't know. Later.